Ever wanted to know how the law of attraction works? Wanna attract the good things into your life? Keep watching. What's poppin', y'all? Today we're doing number 4 of the Walking with the Law series, Law of Attraction. Let's get it. The law of attraction, my brother. What do you know about it? I'm kidding. So, for the law of attraction, right? I don't know if you guys have watched The Secret, the movie called The Secret. It's all about the law of attraction. You can check it out. I'll find a link and put it below. What the fuck? So, whenever you watch the movie, all these people that are talking about the law of attraction and all this stuff, like pick one and study these guys, like study what they're doing, study their ideas. They have amazing content. They've been studying this shit for a long time. Lisa Nichols is great. Jonas Saraf is amazing. OG Bob Proctor, that's the goat. That's who I study. I've been studying Bob for a long time. Pretty much everything I know is from Bob stuff and some other variations that I do as well, and also my own research. But pick one and start studying them, bro. That's what I do. I'm just sharing information so that people can get inspired and people can actually wake up. But let me get back into it. The thing is, basically, I'm gonna try to make this short and simple, stupid. The basic idea is that the secret is you become what you think about, right? Which obviously I agree with that, right? You become what you think about. And even whenever you watch the movie, or if you've watched the movie already, they did a great job at explaining the thinking part, like how you should think, sit down, visualize, blah 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 blah, all the good stuff, which is great. But they missed the biggest part. I believe they missed the biggest part, which is action, right? Because we gotta understand that we become what you become what you think about, which is true. But the thing is, you attract what you are, right? So in order to have whatever you wanna have, you gotta become that person that can have these things, right? Okay, cool. Let's go. So, actually, in order to understand this, in order to get that little concept of the law of attraction, I believe there is a few things that we gotta make sure we understand first. That's too much understanding. But anyways, understanding always comes first. So attraction, the thing is attraction is actually the result, right? The attraction, whatever gets attracted to you, that's a result. So in order to have that result, there has to be an action first, right? So the law of attraction, it's all about action, right? As I was saying in the movie, they made a great job explaining how you gotta think, how you gotta visualize, which is true. You still have to do that. That's the biggest part of it. But you can do that all day, all night, all year long. If you do not do this, it's not gonna work, bro. You're never gonna attract anything. How many of us set the goal of working out, or starting a new habit, or learning a new skill, learning the piano, do this, do that? But it's all in the thinking, right? We all be thinking, feeling. And the thing is, sometimes we don't even feel good about it because whatever we want to do, it's like we don't have, there is like a feeling, there is an emotion that is telling us, oh, you can't do it, or you can't have this, or you can't have that, or it's too hard, or man, what the fuck people are gonna say, or the neighbors are gonna laugh, or my classmates are gonna laugh, or my brothers are gonna laugh. So there is like a feeling that is kind of stopping you from taking the action, right? But if you don't get to the action, it's not gonna work, bro. I promise you, it's not gonna work because the attraction result, it's the result of your attitude, right? Because as I was saying, attraction is the result. Before the result, there has to be some type of action. Bob Proctor talks about the law of vibration. He says that vibration is the primary law and attraction is the secondary law, right? So I don't want to go into details right now because I'm gonna have other videos talking about this. But just remember that vibration, when we say state of vibration, it's all about attitude. Let me write that down. I write it down here. Attitude. Man, I don't even have a good pen. Shit. But I hope you can see. I think that's fine. Attitude, right? So your attitude represents your state of vibration. And attitude is the composite of all these three. Attitude is your thinking, your thoughts. Attitude is your feelings, and attitude is your action. Attitude is all these three together. So your state of vibration will dictate what you attract into your life. I'll repeat that. Your state of vibration, which is your attitude, will dictate what you attract into your life. I hope this makes sense. If this makes sense, put in the comment below makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, put in the comment below it doesn't make sense. Because I'm trying to make sure that I communicate this correctly. So your attitude is your state of vibration. And your state of vibration will determine what you attract into your life. So whatever you want to attract into your life, you got to think about it, you got to feel it, and you got to do it. You got to do it 10 times. You got to do it 1,000 times. You got to do it 10,000 times. Because there is a lot of other factors coming into how you're going to attain your goals, which I'll talk about in different videos. But for the law of attraction, you gotta have these three together, man. You gotta have your thinking right, you gotta have your feeling right, and you gotta do shit. You gotta do, bro. If you don't do, it's not gonna work, man. You gotta do shit. You gotta do, man. Dude. Because if you don't do, nothing is gonna happen. Like, for real, for real. I remember when I learned this about 3 years ago, and I wanted to meet Bob. I didn't even know about all the seminars that people are doing about this shit. I had no idea. But I wanted to meet that guy. I was like, bro, I gotta meet this dude, man. This is crazy. I gotta figure this thing out. So I set the goal, right? And then I had to feel like it. I had to feel like I was already there. I had to feel like I'm already there. I had to act like I'm already there. I had to act like it's gonna happen. And I had to do all the things in my power to make it happen, right? I had no idea how to get there. It was freaking expensive. I didn't have the money. So I had to figure it out, right? Even though it kind of seemed impossible because I didn't have the money, I didn't know how, I had no idea, I still had to feel like it was happening or it already happened. I still had to be there. I still had to think about it. I still had to do the action, especially the action. Because I could have been seated all day long, all night long. I would have never been there, right? I still had to take the leap, take the travel, find the money, cut on my expenses, save where I had to save, extra hours so that I can make more money, whatever. Study earlier, make sure I had all my homework done before I go, blah 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 blah. I had to do shit so that I can make it happen, right? I had to become that person by rising my state of vibration, by rising my attitude, so that I can actually make the goal happen, so that I can actually attract whatever I wanted into my life, right? And that's how it works. Most of these people that are really, really, really successful, they all did this. They all set a big goal, right? They all felt it. The thing is, the feelings, because you won't be motivated every day. Someday you're not gonna feel like it. That's why if you watch the video that I posted on IG, by the way, if you don't follow me on IG, I'll put it somewhere here. You can follow me, you can DM me, and then we can just connect and become friends, bro. But you won't be motivated every day. That's what what's her name? That lady. What's her name? Mel Robbins. That's what Mel Robbins talk about. Motivation is garbage because you're not gonna feel motivated every day, but you still have to do the action. You still have to do the action despite the days where there is zero motivation, right? Because consistency is another biggest key, right? I can talk about consistency for like a whole year because this one is crazy, but that's a different topic, right? But you still have to, that's where forcing yourself comes in, because nobody likes to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. Everybody likes to sleep. Even the top achievers, the high achievers, the people making 6, 7, 8, 9 figures, they all like to fucking sleep, bro. But guess what? They know that if they don't force themselves to wake up early so that they can be productive and do all these things that will give them that little bit of extra edge so that they can go crash the competition, dude, they'll do it. They'll do it despite the feeling. And that's what we have to do. We have to learn how to act despite the feelings. Because whenever you're motivated, a lot of times you're motivated, man. Now let me write pumped. Pumped. Like pumped. A lot of times you're pumped. And a lot of times you're not pumped. A lot of times it's like, I'm gonna die, man. This is not happening today. But you still gotta force it. You still gotta push it, and you still gotta do it. And the more you do that, the more you go out and act on the idea. The more you go out and act on the idea, despite the non-motivated feeling, despite that you're motivated, despite that you're not motivated, the more you do that, the more you go out and act on the idea, the more you keep thinking about it, then the feeling will start coming. But you still gotta do it first, right? It's like Emerson says, do the thing and you get the energy to do the thing. So you still gotta do it even if you don't feel like it. Because it's like a cycle. Even if you don't feel like it and you still do it, you still do it. It's the same for the gym. Like your first week, second week, third week, first month, it's gonna be crazy, man. Especially if you just get started. But the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it for like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 1 year, 3 years. If you were actually consistent, then you start liking it, right? Some days you still won't get motivated to go to the gym, but you got to the point where you already built the habit. You already built the habit. So despite the feeling, you know that, oh, I gotta push myself to go because this is what I want, right? That's the biggest key. Big goal. Oh shit. Big goal. Right? Sorry, my thing is a little crazy, but if you follow from the beginning, then I believe it's pretty simple. But I'm gonna have different videos talking about this. I just had to kind of write it down real quick. So that's how it is, man. That's how it works. So what should we do then? How can we make this thing work out? Well, what do you want? What do I want? Right? Figure this out. Once you figure that out, and one more thing, you gotta be very specific. It's not, sometimes when I talk to some of my friends, they go like, oh, I want a lot of money, I want a lot of money. That's great. You should want that. You should want a lot of money, but you gotta be specific. How much money do I want? How much do I want to make every month? How much do I want to make every day? How much do I want to make every hour? How much do I want to make every minute? How much do I want to invest? How much do I want to save? Most of us want to live the quote unquote lifestyle. How much does this lifestyle cost? Right? How much does it cost if I want to have a jet? How much does it cost if I want to have a boat? How much, right? Figure out how much your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you want is gonna cost. And then from there, trying to figure out how much you can make or who do you, I mean, that's just money. I don't know why money always comes first. I believe because everybody relates to money. Then you figure out how much you can make to sustain a lifestyle, right? Then when you have that, who do you want to be that can make that kind of money? What, right? Who do you want to be that can make that kind of money? All of this is part of what do I want, right? And then by the way, a lot of people, like, you don't even have to be a CEO to have what you want, right? I know a lot of number threes, I know a lot of number fours, I know a lot of number fives, I know a lot of people that work with other people and I make millions of dollars. They have everything they want as a number three, as a number four, right? So you don't have to be the top. You don't have to be the CEO if that's not what you want. But you gotta know what you want. You gotta figure that out, right? Be very, very specific. Then once you figure that out, number two for me here would be like, who has what I want, right? Who has what I want? Right? If you want to be like a rapper, I don't know, maybe Jay-Z is the one that has what you want, or Thugger is the one that has what you want, or Lil Pump is the one that has what you want, right? If you want to be, I don't know, if you want to be a CEO or you want to build a company or you want to do whatever it is, find these people that are already doing it, that are already killing it, that are already very, very, very successful. And the thing is, it's crazy right now. Like, everything is on the internet. Most of these guys, they may have a book or a program or courses telling you exactly what you have to do so that you can get there too. So figure out what you want, find these people, and then 3, what habit patterns, what habits do you need to get there? What habits do you need? What do you have to do to get there? How do you become like this person that has what you want? What does this person do every day? How do they think? How do they feel? How do they act? What do they eat? How do they dress? Whatever, man. But what habits do you need to get to what you want, right? And start doing. doing. Start doing. You gotta do, bro. Start doing these things, right? Understand that it's gonna take time, especially if it's a big goal. It might take your whole life because you don't know. That's another law, the law of gestation, which is another video. I hope you guys follow me so far. If you follow me, please write down below. I follow, bro. Let's go. But this is what you gotta do, man. Find out what you want. Who has what you want, right? What habits do you need to get there? Because it's this part that will help you attract it into your life. Because until you start doing that, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. That was a little bonus tip of how I'm personally doing it, right? I'm still trying to figure out because I'm not really sure what I want yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I have a basic idea, right? And I have two to three people here that I have what I want. I mean, there was a lot of people, but I just picked these two, three, and I do what they do, man. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard because I have to push myself to do these things despite the feelings that I don't have, right? Like this video, I was supposed to do this video like 2 weeks ago. I didn't feel like it. I wasn't motivated. I still wasn't motivated when I started doing it. But guess what? I had to wake up and do, right? So that's what, man. Law of attraction is a law. It's the law of action. The law of attraction is a law of action. Let's take action, bro. Let's get it.